Good afternoon, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Another day of triathlon training. If you're new around here and you haven't hit that subscribe button down below, go and give it a little tickle for me, thank you very much. So, today I'm out running, obviously. I haven't ran for a week. When I was at the Deca, the first week, I managed to do an okay amount of running, about 25 miles, some with James, some of my own. And then this week, I haven't done any. So it's Saturday morning, I've not ran since last Saturday, I think. Now, I'm not too worried about that. I've been really active on my feet this week, and like when we had needed to nip to the van or transition or go and fetch something, I'd be running. So whilst I haven't logged any like training running miles, I'm happy that I've been fairly physically active, including some running. I don't know if that makes any sense, but you know, I feel like I just had a sedentary week, so I'm not worrying too much. Now, Coach Matt, Coach Woodnote, sets me a run program which is structured and, you know, planned around my events. However, when I miss a week, I have to sort of reevaluate it. So the long run for this week should be 2 hours and 15 minutes, made up of different sort of interval levels. But I'm just going for a run. I'm running steady. I'm just going to try and do an hour and a half, an hour and 45 maybe. I missed the 2 hour run last week. I think my longest run before that was an hour and a half. So to go up to 2:15 could be a bit silly. So I'm just going to see what happens. I'll be really happy to get an hour and a half, an hour and 45 done. I'll just get back into the swing of things, to be honest. But I still feel like, you know, I've got an okay amount of fitness to be able to do a long run. I'm feeling it a little bit from yesterday's ride, 3 hour ride. Obviously after have not riding properly for a couple of weeks. I don't want to go too hard too soon. I can't really catch up on training. I've just got to try and slot back in as best I can, which is what I'm doing. So it's drizzling. It was really hard to get out of the door this morning, if I'm honest. But I've got 6 weeks till Ironman Wales and 2 weeks until Cork 70.3. So I need to do it. Let's get cracking. I'm fairly sure why I'm fairly sure I'm not going to do any full distance triathlons after Wales. I just can't train for it, whether it's time fitting it in or actual capability wise good enough to train for full distance. 50 minutes done, 6 miles, 52 minutes, something like that, 8.5 minute mile in, which is relatively steady for me. I'm absolutely dripping. I felt like it was really hard. My heart rate was sky high, like threshold for what is like zone 2 pace. It was not good, but I'm not going to worry about it. I just need to do what I can over the next few weeks, don't I? I know that not running for a week's probably going to have some effect. Also, things stressing me out on the run. I was running down the pavement and there's a woman walking towards me with like 2 or 3 dogs. Fine, taking up the pavement, no cars coming towards me, so I just drop on the road just to run past her, not a problem. A car behind me, coming, you know, the same direction as me, came onto the wrong side of the road and passed me really close, like accelerating hard. Like, it felt like it just like grazed my elbow, and then went back on the side of the road and carried on the road. Why would you go out your way to drive onto the opposite side of the road on a quiet road to really close past a runner who's just running on the road in the right way, running towards the traffic? Absolutely unreal. And then around the corner from here, somebody coming down the driveway like quicker than is needed. I had to do a sidestep as I was running past the end of the drive. Honestly, only going for a run. Unbelievable. Anyway, the stats are on screen somewhere. I'm glad to get 6 miles done. I sure hope it gets a lot better than this because it needs to. Anyway, I'm gonna get some breakfast now, shower, and then I'm going out with Matt Waterfield, so I'll see you there. Okay, I said I was going out this afternoon with Matthew Waterfield, which I have done. Matt, we're at Harvey Haddon. What we're doing? What we're doing, in fact, finished.
What have we done? So, as part of my job as a triathlon coach, I work with Nottingham Tri Club, some kit I'm wearing today.
And you got a t-shirt.
And for the last, well, this is week 5 of 6 of a bike session that I've been putting on here at the crit circuit at Harvey Haddon. And then as a treat for the guys, we're doing some kind of race application skills today. That'll be good to get a local triathlete that's also well versed in crit racing. So I invited Rebecca.
Yeah, and I came as well. I opened by saying hi. I've won a 3rd cat crit. You've probably heard of me. No, it was really good. So you got a good group, predominantly ladies, all working on bike group riding skills, pace lines, chain gangs, just riding in a group. That was actually really good. If I'd have known exactly what it was involving, I'd have probably got Liz to come and do it. So next time it's on, let's do a bit of a plug on here and let's get Liz here as well. Was there 10 of us today, 10 or 12?
Yes, I think we were, just into double figures. But yeah, it's a really good group of athletes. You know, we're looking to develop a wider skill set. And yeah, it's great that we can have the facilities to put these events on. All thanks to Nottingham Triathlon Club. Yeah, just thanks to Dan for coming and giving up his time on a Saturday afternoon.
Enjoyed it.
I think, like, obviously, I'm sure one or two of the guys probably watched some of your videos. I don't know. It always like weirds me out that people actually watch your videos.
Who watches it?
But yeah, so no, it's just good that
Nobody watches it now. The Deca's done.
the what?
Nobody, exactly. Oh yeah, I mean, I might have clickbaited this in the title. I don't know. I feel like we need to explain why Matt sort of was there, then wasn't there. There was a bit of a falling out between Matt and Matt.
I can't work with Mike Bagshaw. Honestly, if I spend any more time with Mike Bagshaw, then
No, we're probably going to cover this, or we are going to cover this in more detail in the... I keep saying it's going to be a documentary. I don't know how to create a documentary, but I think that's the best way to describe it. We're going to cover it more in more detail there. Matt basically got the Rona on day 2, so went home. Obviously that caused us various issues, not in the least Matt being quite unwell for a couple of weeks. So it's good to see you back in action, but that's why Matt wasn't present at the Deca after day 2.
Yeah, it was difficult. We were heavily invested in James and the event, so to have to watch it via the YouTube channel was difficult, but like super stoked that James got it done and the guys did so well. I can't,
we missed you.
Like I can't say like how much of a team event it is. But it's seriously hard work, and I know that James is obviously massively appreciative of what the guys did. But
Better
be.
be.
The guys did awesome. So yeah, in all seriousness, like Matt, Dan, and then Saxby and everyone else that came along. Great job. Well done,
that's
guys.
where Matt was. Anyway, we're going to Subway, aren't we?
Yep.
Brilliant. See you there. So it's now 10:30 at night. I just forgot that I was a YouTuber for a second, and I forgot that I should be doing some training. I had a great nap this afternoon. I feel like I'm still catching up from the Deca. Like, I had short sleep for nearly 2 weeks, and I feel like it's taking some getting back. I'm just planning my training out for tomorrow. Liz and I have had a nice evening meal together, sat down together, spent some time together tonight. So all that sort of stuff. So that's the end of today's video. I really enjoyed this afternoon going to Nottingham Tri with Matt. So thanks to Matt for involving me in that session. It was really good to sort of work with the group and, you know, learn how to do a chain gang, pace line, those sorts of things, and then sort of wind it up a bit in the group. I started doing my British Triathlon Level 1 training course earlier this year. Haven't quite finished it yet. I need to finish that off. And coaching is something I think I'm going to venture into at some point. And I think I'm more drawn towards coaching face-to-face than I am just on the internet. But it's a bit nerve-wracking, in honesty. Matt did a great job today, and I definitely felt the nerves a little bit. So, yeah, that's it for today. Thanks very much for watching. If you haven't already, please do hit the subscribe button down below. And I'll see you tomorrow for some triathlon training. Let's go.